For decades, Siegfried and Roy amazed audiences by training man-eating tigers to obey their every command. But as any wildlife expert knows, no wild animal is ever truly tamed. That fact became shockingly evident when Roy Horn faced celebrity near-death experience number 8. Siegfried and Roy were masters of the ring. On October 3rd, 2003, Horn celebrated his 59th birthday. The veteran entertainer was performing with a 7-year-old white tiger named Manticore.
Part of the act has Roy Horn interacting with a tiger.
And he playfully bopped the tiger on the nose with his microphone a few times.
He's done this a million times before, and he does it again in this performance, and that's when things get crazy.
Manticore ended up reaching out and basically clawing and mauling Roy. He took him down.
The tiger attacks him and has its teeth in his neck. Roy is bleeding, and the tiger takes Roy off stage and makes its exit.
The crowd looked on in horror as Manticore dragged his nearly unconscious trainer off stage.
Backstage, the crew had to use fire extinguishers to get Manticore to release Roy from his grip.
Manticore released his trainer, but the damage was done. Roy's carotid artery was nearly severed. So was the cerebral artery near his hairline. Roy's trachea was crushed as well.
He's got massive blood loss. His arteries are damaged. There's damage to his brain.
Carotid arteries are carrying a lot of blood. So the brain needs all of that blood to sustain itself. And in the case of an animal injury, quite conceivably, the artery could be virtually destroyed.
Within minutes, Roy was taken to University Medical Center in Las Vegas, clinging to life. The performer's last request before losing consciousness: don't kill the tiger.
Siegfried and Roy's camp is saying the tiger thought he had fainted and was only trying to rescue him and bring him to safety and was not acting violently.
Doctors worked feverishly to save the entertainer. They actually removed a portion of Horn's skull to alleviate the pressure on his brain.
The problem with swelling in the brain is that there's no place for the brain to hide. And so if there's significant swelling in the brain, it can actually suffer significant consequences.
At one point during the surgery, Roy was pronounced clinically dead on the operating table.
It seems with Roy, there was a decision whether to go on or stay where he come back here. Many times people will come back to the physical body, especially if there's an injury, because they have to get some work done. There's work that's unfinished.
The surgery was a success. Roy lived, but these days the entertainer has very limited use of his left arm, hand, and leg. After the incident, Manticore returned to Siegfried and Roy's secret garden habitat at the Mirage Hotel. He still lives there with many of the performer's other rare cats.
The Siegfried and Roy show is on indefinite hold. They're still hoping he's going to recuperate enough to come back, but in the meantime, they aren't performing.